Hey dudes, welcome to Splat from the Past, the only 80s themed horror and sci-fi show where things can get totally radical. Now today, I will be interviewing Ricky Dean Logan. You may remember him. He played Carlos in Freddy's Dead, The Final Nightmare, baby. Yes, he gets his ear cut off. He also played Data in Back to the Future Part 2, a member of Griff's gang, and so many others. And I'm going to have him on the show today. I'm pretty excited. He's a pretty good actor and part of the Freddy franchise. And I'm just so excited that I'm going to have him on today. Also, I want to say rest in peace, Verna Bloom, who played Mrs. Warmer in Animal House. You know, cut the crap, get me a drink. You still want to show me your cucumber? All the classic lines she had in that movie. She stole the show. It's so sad that she's gone, and I never got to interview her. Rest in peace, Verna Bloom. So, here is my new interview with Ricky Dean Logan. Hi, Ricky.
Hey, Tommy, what's going on?
Oh, not much. How you doing?
I'm doing fine.
Great.
Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm just a little crazy busy, so I got about 30 minutes if that's okay.
Oh, that's perfect.
Okay.
Thank you for taking the time today. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. You talked to Tuesday? Who else did you talk to?
Tuesday, Andros, Jennifer Rubin a couple times, Ira Hayden.
Ross. And what is this for exactly?
It's my podcast.
Okay, yeah, I haven't seen it, so I really don't know. So I get so many requests.
Yeah.
We've met each other before. We've met, right?
I almost met you when you guys were all at Monsterpalooza in Pasadena almost 2 years ago. I almost got to meet you. Yeah, the room that you guys were in, it got so insane. I only got to meet like a handful of people, and then I left.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're kind of crazy that weekend. I remember that weekend.
Yeah, it was insane.
Well, what do? Do you pre-record for the podcast? Is that how it works?
Yeah. I just record it, and then I upload it to YouTube.
Great. How's that going for you?
It's going pretty good, you know. I mean, the podcast world is oversaturated, unfortunately, but, you know, I enjoy what I do.
It is.
Yeah.
it's all. Sorry, I'm having my coffee. It all gets saturated like that. So you're from my hometown, huh?
I'm from San Francisco. Yeah.
Yep. That's born and raised in Oakland.
Oh, nice. So
everybody I know and love is in the Bay Area.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So did you know early on that you wanted to act?
No. Absolutely not. It wasn't anything that I thought. It wasn't like an aspiration, like, you know, this is what I want to do for a living. I was always a musician. I always wanted to be, you know, be a musician and play, which I did for a long time. And then I got to Los Angeles via Hawaii, which is another story that's too lengthy to get into right now. But so I ended up here, and the acting happened by complete accident. You know, I was kind of like, the old story. I was sort of discovered by a casting director who's seen a short film that I did for a UCLA graduating director. That was also an accident. He came up to a house that I was living in and wanted to use the outside of this building. And he knocked on the door, and I answered the door, and he said, "Look, I'm a UCLA graduate. I'm doing a thesis film. I'm a director. I'd love to use the outside of this building." And I said, look at this, my buddy's house. I'm just staying here out of the kindness of his heart because I landed in LA with nothing. And he said, "Look, who's playing the piano?" And I was playing. They had a dual room. The lady that owned the house, it was an old Victorian house that Dan Aykroyd ended up buying. She still owns the place. But the lady who owned it was an old songwriter from the 30s, and she had a parlor room when you came into the house. On the right and left-hand side were these parlor rooms, and inside both those rooms were pianos. So I was playing when he knocked on the door, practicing, rehearsing, writing, and he said, well, who was playing the piano? I said, I was. He said, well, I have this role for this lead guy in this film. It's a brother and a sister. They're arguing over an inheritance. The brother's a songwriter, piano player. Would you be interested in doing it? And I took a chance. I said, yeah, I did it. And, we shot it. I didn't think anything of it after that. And then they had the screening at UCLA like they do for their thesis projects. And a very well-known casting director happened to be at the screening. Her name was Joanna Ray.
Mm-hmm.
And she saw me in the lobby, and she pulled me aside, and he said, listen, she's an English lady. She does all of Quentin Tarantino's movies. She did all of Twin Peaks stuff. Was a very, very huge casting director in LA at the time.
Wow.
She's still doing some work with David, and she's a little bit older now. But she was, this spry English lady, and she was like, you were the best thing in this entire, fucking mess I was looking at. And, who's your agent? And I just looked at her and she just said, you don't have an agent? I said, no. She says, so you don't know what you're doing here? And I said, no. I just did this as the guy asked me to do it. I did it. Look at you. You got something special. If you'd like to do it, call me and we'll talk. So I got done. I called her. She brought me into her office. She got me to a management company, got me signed with an amazing manager, Michael Hewitson, who had Benicio del Toro. He had all of us at one time. Mm-hmm. And that was it, pretty much. And then hooked me up with my first agent, which was Ambrosio Mortimer, with some great people there. And I've been working nonstop ever since.
Wow.
That's how it happened for me.
That's amazing.
And, just stuff, man. It was a strange thing. I was still doing music and still, I still do. I still have stuff up on SoundCloud that just got put up. I'm working on my new CD and, do stuff like that. So that's how I got started in the actual business. And then my first reading with her was a film called Nightbreaker.
Yeah.
Which is with Emilio Estevez, Leah Thompson, who I ended up working with in Back to the Future, which was very strange.
Yeah.
But it was with her, Leah Thompson,
Martin Sheen.
Martin Sheen, Emilio Estevez directed it, which was Martin's son. Joey Pantoliano was in it from Risky Business. So that was my first intro into the business. I went to the reading. Evidently I kicked ass because they hired me immediately. And that was it. That was my first film. And then from there, I was booking everything that I went in to read for.
Nice. Did you like the original Back to the Future?
Can I be honest?
Go ahead.
I never seen it.
Wow.
At that time, I had never seen the movie.
Mm-hmm.
I knew who Michael J. Fox was because I was a fan of Michael J. Fox because of Family Ties.
Right.
And I just thought he was a genius. I just thought, growing up for me, I lived on TV. I was one of those kids that was put on the TV set and then, back like we all were in that day. And, I would watch old Jerry Lewis movies that my mother loved.
Love Jerry Lewis.
And,
yeah.
And so, you there?
Yeah.
What's up?
I'm here.
I know, but you're breathing funny. You all right? Are you having mechanical difficulties?
Yeah, probably mechanical. Sorry, but go ahead.
It's okay.
Yeah.
No, I just want to make sure that you're. Are we recording this right now?
Yeah, we're recording.
All right. Yeah. So anyway, I grew up watching, like people like Jerry Lewis, and he was just one of my idols growing up, and I always, I don't know, I always admired the business, but I never thought for a second that that's what I would be doing because I was always, I was always musically inclined, and I just thought that was going to be my path. I was going to, go out and be some rock star, and I had my time. It was fun. I had a blast doing it. And then when I got into this, I realized, that it really wasn't that far from what I was doing musically because acting is really timing and understanding the gift that you're giving,
Yeah.
And that's kind of how it was for me. That's how I got started. Like I said, I just kept working, pretty much nonstop. As today, still, it's the same thing. I'm still working. I just finished 4 films. I got 4 films coming out. Did a couple great films with Felissa Rose. I don't know if you know who she is. Esposito.
Oh yeah, I know Felissa very well.
She's Boy Camp. One of my really good friends. She's like one of the real people out there. I dig her.
Oh, she's
and
the best.
She's just working her butt off, and she's put me in a couple of things that we did together, and hopefully we'll be doing some more stuff. And so yeah, I've got 4 films slated to come out this year, and I just finished a film with Michael Richards, who I did Seinfeld with, which I'm excited about. And that's with Corbin Burnson and Michael Richards and a bunch of other great actors. And so all of that will be on my site if you want to, make sure you guys follow me on Twitter. I know that sounds like I still trying to grip the whole Twitter and Facebook thing, and now because what it's done is I'll be honest with you, man, it's become such a point of work for us as artists, because now the industry looks at your followers.
Yeah.
And if you don't have a follower base, even though you're an established actor, they're in the mindset to put somebody who has more followers, these Instagram stars and stuff like that, whether they have talent or not, it doesn't matter. As far as the industry is concerned, they have these followers, and that's people who are going to watch and people who are going to spend money, which isn't always true, because as we know, in the world of this, entertainment online stuff that we're doing, a lot of that stuff can be bought. I try to keep my followers organic. I don't buy any followers. That's why my numbers are, I keep them where they're at. I've just recently, in the last year, been really working on those numbers and trying to get those up but I want them to be real. I want them to be organic. I don't want them to be, I want my supporters, if you talk to a lot of my supporters, I talk to a lot of them. They hit me up. I respond. I try to do, the best I can to do that. I want real people following me that really enjoy my work. I want my supporters to be real, not something I pay for, which is easy to do. I could have 1 million followers in an hour if I drop the dollars for it.
Absolutely, yeah.
So I'm hoping the industry catches up. I'm hoping they realize that this really isn't a built-in audience. This isn't a way that the industry is going to make money because these people are, have all these people following them. As you know, even with Twitter and stuff like that, you can get a follower and they'll never look at anything else you do. It's just a game of following, kind of. It's kind of like tag. That's how I like to see it. When you play tag, you're it, kind of a deal. And it's a new world, and we're working it out.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, if you go to my Facebook or go to rickydeanlogan.com, which is a great page I created for my supporters, a lot of great content on there, and you'll be able to see all the great stuff that's coming out this year. 2019 is going to be really packed and busy for me. And people are asking if I'm going to be getting to conventions, and as much as I love going to conventions and I love being in there with my supporters, and we get to have a good time, and this is going to be a busy year, so I'm not sure. And it's kind of strange because it is the 30-year anniversary for Back to the Future 2.
Yeah.
My big film. So I'm hoping to get somewhere. I'm hoping the invites come in. Again, you have to be invited to a lot of these things, but I'm hoping when they do come in that I'm able to do it. So yeah, that's going to be fun.
Awesome. So of course, after Back to the Future Part 2, did a couple other great roles, and then comes the role you'll probably always be known for, Carlos in Freddy's Dead: The Final Nightmare. Was that just a standard audition?
I went into the reading. They wanted me to play John.
Mm-hmm.
So I went in to play Sean Greenblatt's role. I went in for John. They wanted me to play John really bad. They sent me the script. I read the script, and I just fell in love with Carlos. I just knew Carlos. I understood Carlos. I felt like I could really bring something real to that character, and that's what I like to do in my work. When you guys are watching me work, I'm hoping you guys see that it's real. It's not, I'm not really acting. I'm actually portraying these people that I know that I have inside of me, pieces of them. So I went in and I went into the producer. I remember all the producers were in the room, the cast were in the room, and I said, "Listen, I know you guys want me to play John. have to be this, or if I can't do that, I can't do this. And, you know, I've just never let myself be run by the ego that you can get. And so I said, listen, I understand completely. And, you know, my managers and my agents were out of their mind. Like, what are you doing? This is a lead. And I just said, look, in order for me to do it right, I really want to play. So I read for this guy in the office. Aaron was one of the producers. Said, okay, fine. Let me see you read Carlos. And I did the scene with the ear. That was the scene they had me do in the office. I was on the floor, you know, no, please, no, you know, that whole scene, the whole death scene.
Mm-hmm.
And I got done, and the room just kind of went silent, and they went, "Yep, you're Carlos," and that was it. That was how I got Carlos. And I'm, you know, Sean Greenblatt, who is still one of my, you know, really good dear friends.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he did great, and I was happy that he got the role and that he came in, and you know, it was very cool. And now his daughter's grown up, who's absolutely, you know, Ariana Greenblatt. If you haven't checked her out, she was on Disney, and she just finished dancing. Here, I'm plugging my good friend's daughter's stuff. That's you know what? That's who I am. That's exactly who I am, because I'm not afraid of any of that stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, you get a chance to check her out. She's amazing. Ariana Greenblatt. Check her out, Sean's daughter. She did X-Men. She just got done with Dancing with the Stars Junior. She's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
And it's Sean's daughter. He's such a good dad and just a good person. So you, Sean, you, Ariana. Yeah, so that's how that happened. That's how Carlos happened. And yeah, no, I had no idea. And again, you know, it's funny because a lot of people go, you know, hey, never tell anybody you didn't know what Nightmare on Elm Street was. You know, don't tell anybody. And again, there was another film that I read for. I had no idea who Freddy Krueger was. When I was reading for the film, I had never seen a Freddy Krueger movie. I didn't know who Robert Englund was. You know, I just came in and read for a script that I read. I didn't even. It's not like because he had all these other films out that I looked at those films before I read. I don't like to do that for myself because I want to be fresh. I want to bring something fresh to the project. I don't want to be watching all these other, you know, Johnny Depp's performance and all these other performances, and then sometimes that. Subconsciously, you pick up little tips from everybody, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't do it. So I never watched the film. I had no idea what it was. I didn't meet Robert till I got on the set.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I met Robert last year at a convention. He's a great guy. You know, he's absolutely
he's amazing. He's a really super nice guy.
Yeah, he calls this one the Fonzie jumping the shark of the series.
You mean Freddy's Dead? Yeah. Yeah, it's funny because, you know, being at the convention, it's very wild how the 7 films now, have a very different audience for all of them. Like this, there's people that will come up to my table when I do get a chance to go to these cons, and they'll be like, "Oh yeah, I hated Freddy's Dead."
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of looking at them, you know, well, why are you at my table? That's the only film I did. And they go, "Oh no,
yeah,
I love Carlos. I love Carlos. Matt says we're fucked. I love Carlos." Like, okay, cool. But it's weird how it's like, you know, you really have your ones that are just 1, 2, and 3, you know, and maybe 4 and 5, and then 6 was that kind of, you know, Robert really wanted to, you know, make Freddy a little more personable, you know, a little more real, add a little comedy to him. I thought it was brilliant the way they did it. I thought the film had, you know, it was the first time you got to see Freddy have a personality a little bit. You know what I mean? He wasn't just slashing people. You got to see why he was doing what he was doing, and then see his personality come out of it. It was almost like you kind of liked him for a minute. You know what I mean? As you were seeing, oh my God, what happened? Oh, that was so horrible. Oh my God, his dad's such an ass. You know, you realize, you know, what had went down that made him who he is, and yeah, it's a strange thing.
Yeah, everybody that I've interviewed from the series too, they've all told me the movie has, you know, enriched their lives, but also cursed their lives a little bit. You know, some of them have had stalkers. Did you ever have any?
Any stalkers?
Yeah.
I you know, I hate that word. One. I have supporters that, you know, listen, and I hope people, you know, hear it kind of clearly.
Mm-hmm.
When you do what we do, and we're in the public eye, and people feel like they know us because we're in their living rooms. They're watching our films every night, so they feel like they know us. And then when we respond to them and do like I do, where I actually give people my information and they hit me up and I talk to them, it's a fine line between, yes, you're my supporter and I appreciate that you support my work and I want to be able to engage with you and then there's the ones that cross that line.
Right.
That start telling you about their life stories and which is cool because I like that too. I'm here to, I come from a background of disarray, let's put it to you that way, and I fought my way out of it, and I'm hoping to set the example that, if you work hard and you follow your dreams, I know it's cliche and it sounds like that. It's just like people say, oh, follow your dreams, they'll come true. If you really work hard at it, work hard at being a good person, and you work hard at what you do, and just do it. That's the key. And people ask me all the time, well, how do you... I say, you got to just do it. If you want to be an actor, put yourself on tape and act. And right now we're in a situation with the internet and all the shit that's going on, you can get an audience. But if you sit back and go, oh, I need a really good camera. Oh, I don't have this to work with. Oh, that all those excuses just stop you in life. You have to do it, whether anybody sees it or not. Like my new stuff is going to be coming out. Is going to be a lot of personal stuff about me and my stuff, and I'm going to be doing videos, and and it's just stuff for me. And if my supporters happen to dig it and see it, that's great. But I'm doing things for me. You know what I mean? And you have to do things for yourself like that. And really, like your podcast, like we were just talking earlier before we got started. And it's oversaturated. Will you make any money at it? Probably not. But you do it because you love it, right?
Right. I mean,
and look what you got now. You got to talk to some pretty good people from some pretty good films, and you're on your way. So, good for you. You're doing something about it. That's the key.
Yep, baby steps, one day at a time. Because
that's all it is, dude.
I love.
Listen, we come in diapers, we leave in diapers. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
So that's the way life is. It's a crazy thing.
Yep.
We come in shriveled up and wet, we leave shriveled up and wet. It's crazy. But that's really what life's all about. That's why you have to really, live it to the fullest. It's like, my beautiful wife, I've been married 28 years, and she just started doing her blogging and her internet, her internet stuff because she's, you can check it out yourself if you want to see her, but just check out her website. It's called 4 Logans Run.
4 Logans Run.
4 Logans Run. Yeah, 4 Logans Run. It's funny because I've always been private all these years, and I've never really talked about me or my family or who I really am. It's always been work. I've always been kind of a private person, and now times have changed, and if you want to know anything about me, follow my wife.
Okay.
Because she's funny. She's got on her. It's a blog, I think, 4 Logans Run. Yeah, one of her stories is Actor's Wife, Actor's Life. Mm-hmm. She tells the whole story. So, yeah, and if any of your supporters do follow her, please be kind, be respectful, and be nice, or I'll come get you. But anyway, so that's kind of where I'm at with it.
Cool. I wanted to ask you.
Grateful.
Mm-hmm. I wanted to ask you.
How we segued from. How did you get Nightmare on Elm Street all the way into this? Right? It's like.
Yeah, it's okay.
I hope I answered that question. That's the triple Gemini in me. I'm sorry.
I'm a Gemini too, so don't worry.
Yeah, I'm a triple. My everything is Gemini, so I'm like a rare. So if you see me jump in, it's what I do. I jump into different things quickly because my mind's like that. But yeah, so Nightmare on Elm Street, yeah, great film. That's how I got the role, and that was it. Working with Rachel, the director Rachel Talalay, who's absolutely phenomenal. I know most of you know who she is, and
Yeah.
I'm very excited for her. She's been really kicking ass with Doctor Who and all the other stuff she's been doing. So if you get a chance to see her stuff, guys, keep doing that too, because she's pretty brilliant.
How did you get to play the bloody student in Buffy the Vampire Slayer?
That one, huh?
Yeah.
It's funny because I've had a career of dying, which is
Yeah.
people always come up to me, they're like, you die really good. I'm like, yeah, I don't understand that, but okay. Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Wow. The director who directed that film knew of my work and asked me to come in and do a cameo for her. And so I went in. Had I known, believe me, had I known at the time that I was going to be sitting on the floor dead for a 15-minute scene, over my dead body, I'd have been like, But I love that film too, and I got it by, like I said, she asked me to come in. I came in. I did this little thing for her, and it turned out to be, a lot of fun. I'm still good friends with Christy Swanson, and love that whole thing. It was a lot of fun. But that's how I got that.
Yeah, Buffy became a major phenomenon when the series came.
That's so funny because I'm surprised anybody's even seen it. But and the scene. I mean, I come in for what, a minute?
Yeah.
For that. But it's like I do that kind of stuff. I sort of steal scenes. It's like I wasn't trying to. It's just who I am, and it was fun, and it's just fun. It's fun that people still kind of see that and go, "Wow, what a great role!" It's kind of like the Seinfeld role,
Yeah. Yeah, and you also did.
I don't know if a lot of.
You also did.
I've got a lot more. Oops, sorry. Go ahead. You and I keep talking over each other. Go on. I'm listening.
Yeah, you also did that with Roger Corman's version of the Fantastic Four.
Oh shit! You saw that too, huh?
No, I haven't seen it. I actually just found out about it.
Wow. Yeah. Yep. That was. I got to work with the great Sally Kirkland.
Mm-hmm.
That movie. No, I'm swearing. Sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah, I love that movie. And Sally was great, and Corman was great. And it was another. Right. It was another one of those scenes where I come out and I see the Thing for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
I think I played a dishwasher or something, if I can remember correctly.
Yeah, you play the bus boy.
I played a bus boy. That's right. And I came out, and then he was hiding in the garbage can or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I remember. It's funny you brought that up. I haven't really. I don't even know where you can see that film. That
Yeah.
was like Roger Corman's version of Fantastic Four.
Yeah, I can't believe I had never seen it back when it came out, because I saw everything when I was a kid. But yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know if you can see it now. I've never really looked for it.
Yeah. I heard it's really bad.
I've got lots of fun stuff like that. It's fun because I'm a character actor, so I can look so many different ways, and then when like I said, when I do my work, I really immerse myself in my role, so I sort of become these people, and it just looks like, So I've got a lot of stuff where people go, I didn't know you were in that. Oh man, I can't believe you were in that. That's right, that was you. I've done a lot of fun stuff, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm grateful.
You did one of my favorite episodes of Tales from the Crypt, also.
Oh yeah, I love that. 99 and 100% pure horror. Ronaldo.
Yeah, Bruce.
I got to work with the girl from Saturday Night Live. Her name is going past me right now, but
oh yeah.
Yeah, that was my art in that too, because I'm an art. I paint and stuff too, and they were looking for some sort of canvas. When I pulled the canvas out, I say, yeah, right now I'm just working on a smaller scale. Bam! That painting is one of mine. I had so much fun.
Bruce Davison, great guy. I've met him.
Who's that?
Bruce Davison.
Oh, yeah, he's great.
Yeah, great guy. He's one of the nicest guys.
From what I understand, they're getting ready to revamp the series.
Oh, really?
That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing. Tales from the Crypt is coming back with a whole new, different deal.
Well, John Cassier's been doing a lot of conventions lately, so yeah.
Yeah, well, I hope they use him, because it would be kind of like trying to get someone else to play Freddy Krueger. besides Robert Englund, and I think we've all learned that doesn't work.
Yeah.
It's just not going to work. So I hope they use him for the boys, because he is the crypt. He's a crypt keeper, man.
Yeah, he is. You know.
And he's just a super nice guy too. He's one of those, he's one of those real people.
Yeah, nice guy. I met him too.
Yeah.
So do you have?
What else is on your mind?
So do you have any upcoming projects in the works?
Like I said, go to my I've got 4 films coming out. Like I said, the one I just finished with Felissa Rose.
Mm-hmm.
I've got another. If you go to my site, just follow me on Instagram, please. And you'll be able to see everything that I'm doing and everything that's coming up. Especially if you go to my Facebook page too. It's all there. Everything's there. Like I said, I've got three films coming out. There's the other film that is going to be in distribution. Let me see. I'm going to look real quick about exactly what it is. Faith, Love, and Hope.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one with Michael Richards and Corbin Burnson and a bunch of other great people. And the lead is the girl from Dancing with the Stars, Petrov. She's one of the leads in it too. So it's going into a theatrical release.
Mm-hmm.
It's coming up soon, and I will go to my site because the director is going to be sending me all of the theaters that it's going to be playing in. So it is going to be distributed in theaters, which is going to be very cool, because a lot of them don't. They go straight to, video or straight to online.
Mm-hmm.
So now, this one's going to be coming out, and just like I said, check my Twitter in a couple of days, and I'm going to announce all of that stuff.
Awesome. Okay.
I can't do it now because it's in the works of coming out, so I can't say anything about most of it. But check it out; it'll be good.
And any convention appearances?
Nope, nothing slated for 2019 yet.
Well, I hope you.
And which is kind of weird because, like I said, it's the 20. It is my anniversary for Back to the Future 2. It's the 30-year anniversary for that.
Yeah.
They're starting now. But so far nothing. So if there are some promoters out there that are doing shows, hit me up. Let's see if we can work some dates out. I don't really have a con manager or anything like that. That gets me into things like that. So if you have any of your people that are listening and want me to come, just hit me up. Hit me up on my webpage. We'll talk about it.
Yeah, I hope I do get to meet you.
I'm free if I can,
Yeah, I hope I do get to meet you this year and stuff.
Well, you're in Reading.
Well, I come to Los Angeles and San Francisco and Sacramento and everywhere around California.
Yeah, I'm in Sacramento a lot because my in-laws and family are in Sacramento, and then I have we have family property in Mendocino, so I'm there for vacation a lot too. So I come through your area a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And you're in my hometown.
Mm-hmm.
Friends, we'll see each other, I'm sure.
I'm sure.
And where can I catch this podcast? You gonna send me the info?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, if we connect on Facebook, I can tag you in it.
Okay. All right. Cool. Killer.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, Ricky, I thank you so much for taking the time today. This has been a great honor, and
yeah, no problem, man. No problem at all.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'll leave you with this, man. I'm grateful. I'm just grateful that this is what I get to do for a living this time around. We get to do certain things, and I got picked to do this, and I'm just grateful. I have a great time, and it's been a great career, and I'm still going. So please keep a lookout for the rest of my stuff. If you want to check out my music, you can go to SoundCloud and check out a couple songs I got up there.
Nice.
Under Ricky, it's Ricky Logan. Ricky Dean Logan. But it's SoundCloud, so check out that. And then there'll be more music coming. There's going to be more films coming. There's going to be, like I said, I'm going to be doing a lot of short videos for Instagram and Facebook that are going to be a lot of characters that you guys probably haven't seen that I do. So I'm really working this year, 2019, to vamp up my presence on social media, so that so that I'm not looked over for roles that I should be getting because I don't have followers, which, like I said, I'm hoping.
Yeah.
I think it'll weed itself out eventually because, you know, you can only, anyway, it'll work out. I want to stay positive.
It will. It will.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it. So yeah, please, tell your friends to follow me. That would be awesome. I'm trying to get my Instagram up so that it works out for everybody, and you guys will be able to see a lot of great content.
All right. Cool. I will definitely do that. All right, Ricky.
No worries. If you need anything when you're editing and something that you missed or something you need to fill in, just call me.
I sure will. Or
hit me up on Facebook.
Okay. All right, Ricky. You have yourself a great day.
And what's the name of your podcast?
Splat from the Past.
Blast from the Past.
Splat.
Well, it has been an honor and a pleasure to be doing a podcast with Blast from the Past. I hope you get a lot of listeners and followers, and anything I can do to help, please let me know.
Splat from the Past.
Blast, like B-L-A-S-T?
No, Splat. S-P-L-A-T.
Oh, Splats from the Past. Oh,
yeah.
Wow. Splats. What does that mean? What's the meaning behind that? Now you got me curious.
Oh, slasher movie, blood.
Oh, I see. Blood splats.
Yeah.
Okay. I got you.
Yeah.
Splats from the past. Okay. Very good. All right. Well, listen, it's been a pleasure. I appreciate you having me on your show, and,
Oh, my pleasure.
help you, and it helps. I hope we help each other. Let's put it that way.
Absolutely. And you have yourself a great day, Ricky.
I plan on it. I got a meeting coming up right now, and like I said, please follow me on Twitter, Facebook. Go to my RickyDeanLogan.com. You can go there. I've got a store where you guys can purchase like all kinds of great stuff, T-shirts and just really cool stuff. So check it out.
Okay. Awesome. All right.
I appreciate that.
Okay. Have a great day.
I'll talk to you later. Okay.
Bye-bye. Well, there you have it. Ricky Dean Logan. Ain't he a cool dude? Thank you so much, Ricky. You're a great guy, and you're very blessed and very humble, and I'm glad I got to talk to you. If you like this video, everyone, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, add me as a friend on Facebook, join my Tommy Kovac comedian page on Facebook, follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and all that fun stuff. Well, that's all the time we have this week on Splat from the Past. Until next time, this is Tommy Throwback Kovac saying, there's no shame in living in the past, because the present sucks. Later, dudes!